Hello everyone. My name is Atlas, and welcome back to Minecraft Aged. I am currently in a test world. We'll jump back over to actual playthrough here in a second, but I've been testing some things, so let's go over it. Um, I've been working on rebalancing Minecraft Aged and trying to find fixes for some of the mods. So this is the lazy recipe editor. So I'll show you what I've done. I removed a bunch of the recipe rebalance mods that I had, and I just use this. Now that I can recraft the recipes on the fly, I don't need all of the extra mods that I had. So for instance, rail recipe rebalance is a really big mod. I just remade the recipes myself. I did the same thing with copper rails. And all of the extra stuff like that. I made a recipe for create tracks. So it's 3 andesite and 3 iron sheets. I edited the copper sheets recipe, or I made a new recipe for copper sheets. And I'll do that with some of the create stuff. That way, over time, people will be able to if they don't want to mess with some of the create stuff, for instance, like creating train tracks, people will be able to, myself included, especially, will be able to just easily craft these things. I did add back in the magnet upgrade for the backpack, but I changed the recipe. So it now requires a iron tier upgrade, 2 ender eyes, and 2 things magnets. And then I added a new recipe for immersive aircraft. It now requires Farmer's Delight canvas and small ships, the sails. I've added small ships back in. We'll get to that in a second. Small ship sails also require the sails from immersive aircraft. And I learned how to do tags. So this is any wood. The enhanced propeller requires a create propeller. Now, all of this can be found in, for instance, if I go to upgrade, all of this can be found in actual crafting. It shows up in EMI. So this is all the health stuff, and this is all the speed stuff. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun kind of tweaking the recipes. Some of this stuff is, for instance, like the nether upgrade. I think I want to change this, maybe. And then the copper upgrade requires, copper. So expensive, but especially with the way things are set up. The reason I'm in a test world is because I have no levels, no job profession, performance, anything like that. So I'm actually able to see where I should balance things around. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. This is my test world. I test a lot of stuff in here. Like, I have a bunch of resources, which I've been testing out generation and building and stuff like that. So for instance, this is a build pack called the Sinners. I don't intend to include this in the world because, I already have all the buildings I need for Spawn City. And then I'm going to go back through Spawn City in survival and edit it. I saw a pretty cool video. I'll put it on screen now, but I saw a pretty cool video the other day of somebody building a city, and it really gave me a lot of ideas. But it had some buildings kind of mixed in like this. Obviously, they weren't spawned in like Spawn City is. This is the end fort. This is how it originally looked. So small ships made a return, and I'll tell you guys why. Hopping around in different Discord servers, different Minecraft Discord servers, and it turns out that the issue with small ships is the inventory system itself. However, it is only an issue when it has pages. So all small ships have just the same inventory. I didn't want to do anything different with them. I didn't care that much. But they all have different speeds. So for instance, these two are faster on turning and long straights than this one is, and stuff like that. So this is incredibly easy to build, but they all have the same inventory. So for instance, this one can hold 6 cannons. Let me see. I think this one can hold 4. Yep. You can also put like sails and stuff on them. So this one can hold 2 cannons, and then this one can hold 10 shields. So like separate shields. So they all have their own bonuses beyond the inventory, but I just wanted to simplify the inventory. It means that, you know, you don't have to worry about how many pages you have. You build a ship because you want it, because it suits you. You can build it, etc., etc. But the one things I do need to remove are the nature spirit ships. But for instance, we also have the upgrades here. So I think I just use them on the ship. Yeah. Yeah, speed 25 meters a second. Oh, maybe it's maxed out. Y, and then, yeah, he's putting in speed. In fact, it might be worth limiting how much speed I'll allow players to give them, because this is 8 meters a second. This one is 10 meters a second. And then this one is 7 meters a second. So this is actually, I think, the default fastest. And then if we put some upgrades on it, I'm gonna like crash my game or something like that. 27 meters a second. And that's with the sail. So this is, you know, super fast. Big addition. Big addition. I added better end. We obviously haven't gone to the end yet. We haven't visited the end yet, but I did a bunch of testing with better end and a couple other end mods. Like I had nullscape and stuff like that. That actually crashed me. So, you know, like we have this Terminite. I think this is just because Aged Mod Pack has a couple like conditional, you know, stuff like that. Like this is Eternium or whatever it is. I don't know how to change, if anybody's watching and can help me, I don't know how to change the Thermu, Scorchful, Frostiful configs. The mod author tried to help me out, but genuinely, like, it's so above my pay grade. I just, you know, people are going to be hot. You can, of course, add in, you know, different, like if you go to a smithing table, I'm pretty sure you can grab the armor and then throw in some, things like wool or wolf fur and stuff like that. So they will also not drop their upgrades. Anyways, I will see you guys in the actual world. I have to go back to home, and then from there get my gear back on, and then swap over to survival, because I basically haven't played on that world since I started testing everything, which was right after that last episode. Okay, we are back. For reference, it's been about a couple hours since the last clip, and I immediately forgot what I was doing as soon as I started recording. I need logs and iron. I need 3. I need 2. I'll just grab a couple. We're gonna go and get some iron. I need more than that. That seems good. I am trying to make my own recipe. See how difficult it is. Okay. I've already built the engine. I need to build the hulls. Fill. I need 1. Should be fine. Oh, right. I forgot I don't have a recipe book anymore. I was talking with a mod author on one of the Discord servers, and they were saying that the more recipes you have, especially for modded, the laggier the world gets. Like, the more player data you end up saving to the player save file. I was like, oh, like, how do you fix that? And they were like, well, just delete the recipe book. Not like hide it, but delete it. And I was like, oh, is there a mod for that? And then they recommended me a mod. So now when I press the recipe book, it actually removes Emmy instead of showing or unshowing the recipe book. There is no more recipe book, which also makes sense. You know, I don't need a recipe book. Okay. I have my sacks. I have my sails. Should be it. All right, now I just need to put everything back. I apparently don't have flax. I just realized there's not really a space for me to land this. I mean, I could land it on my balcony. What am I doing? I need to go up. And up one more. And into the bedroom. So for instance, if I wanted to land it here, I also don't have pants anymore. I removed armor from the ages. Like I said, I was thinking about last night. Maybe I put it there, like make that my helipad. I did want to make it a bar though. Although I do have that over there. I still gotta figure out why my animations are all buggy. So if I do this, that's cute. Oh, it's actually really cute. Okay. In. We're gonna put the propeller and sturdy pipes in, and then I need fuel, which means I need coal. And then the other objective today is to go to find Ribbits. Coal. Actually, I have coal here. So, let me see. Okay. Can you get out of my castle, please? Okay. I will put fuel in, and then I will put some stuff in storage. Die slot, banner slot. Oh, you know what? Banner slot, huh? Pretty sure my banners are here. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. And off we go. The wrong way. Going this way. I thought about making like the advanced gyroscopic controls or whatever they're called, but I think I'm okay. Yesterday was a long day for me. I did a little bit of exploration, but this is where we are. Let things load in. Basically came straight southwest. Found myself a little ribbit village in a mangrove swamp. So I've done a lot of gathering offline. Went ahead and raided most of their storage, but man, this place is beautiful. Eventually, I'm going to come back here and collect the ribbits, and I'm going to place them underneath in my waterway, because I think it'll be really cute to have these guys roaming around. Unfortunately, there is a raid going on right now, so I guess if there's a Ravager, that means there's a high chance for good loot. Let's get up here. Is he coming over to me? Yes, he is. Okay, so that should be everything. Lead, slime ball, saddle. I don't need the banner. Emerald. Really don't need the platinum chunks. I'm assuming this is like a potion caravan, given the materials. What am I doing? The slime balls will be useful. Yeah, there's a raid going on at the village. I obviously have another omen, so I can't go back over there. Where did I park? I parked over there on that side. Fishing spot. But the more I play, the more I look at the map, the more I think I'm gonna have to redo my entire storage room. Here's the entrance. Wait. I knew it was gonna be a witch tower. But yeah, like there's a lot of stuff, kind of like, you know, mud bricks I would like to collect, you know, because there's a surprising amount of, I don't really care about the emeralds. I have so many emeralds. Plus I have a farm. I say I don't care about the emeralds, but I will take that block. Okay. Well, kind of wasn't expecting you to be here. There's the iron I was asking for. Let me see. I need to put you in here. Honestly, I'll just take all of this. Except for the emeralds again. Don't care about the single emeralds. I don't care about the curse of vanishing. I do want the vines, but not much I can do. Redstone. Let's see, I will put these in there. Let's read this. Okay. I don't really know why I expected the books to be anything really all that different. Kind of just memeing. But yeah, so for instance, like this, the mud bricks and whatnot, I could technically collect all those. I don't really care too much about the stuff like the trapdoors. It doesn't hold any technical benefit to me. But let's see, it is pretty hot. I've got the, okay, there's another something or other down there. Let's go see what that is. I'm just looking for a waystone, or a way to get milk. So I, went exploring a bit more, and, I noticed whatever this is down here. Giant witch hut, maybe? So that is what we are exploring. Interesting. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that away. There's a lot of something inside. Hello. Pillagers? Yep. Ooh, looting 3. By the way, these things are not houses. I already checked the interiors. Oh, right. I need milk. I can hear you, witch. Over there. Hello, lag. Need one more iron ingot. All right. I don't have the crafting table on me anymore. Wait. Ha, I do. Um,
What the hell? Interesting, interesting. I'm assuming this is meant to be some kind of dungeon. There's a lot of stuff over there. I'm assuming they're fish or something like that. Or maybe not. Okay, so they must be upstairs. Seeds, rabbit, and rabbits too. Good. And buckets, and a milk bucket. That's actually pretty good. I am slowly freezing. Ow. Wow. It's the middle of winter, so I figured I can get on my horse. I've already flown the whole pathway. So there's no reason to believe that I can't run it on a horse. I have some pretty fast horses. Every time I untether a horse, it just disappears. Minimap settings, entity, always. Like just gone. Jumping spider, ferret, hamster, mule, armor stands. Woolly sheep, cart. And 2 skeleton horses, which I got from a skeleton trap. That's frustrating. Okay, minimap settings, entity, no icons, no names. All right, well, I will see you when I get back down there. Oh, by the way, I'm terrified to get off this horse. Give me that lead. Okay. So I have a slime helmet. I combined it with a mending protection for diamond helmet I had, and I have some miscellaneous armors, but that's about it. Just waiting on the sun to come up. I collected a pretty good bow. Power 4 multi-shot. and a bunch of arrows of harming along the way. Back when I was at home, I ended up getting to, let me see, where was that? About here, and I tied up my horse, and then I untied it in the morning, and it was gone. I don't know what that bug is, and I don't know if it'll continue to affect me, but let's go inside. I do have a pickaxe, yeah. Let's focus on getting my gear. There's a witch there. I'm assuming means I can fall down there. I don't really know what the lag is. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I'll snatch that. Okay. Where did we go? Were we up or down? I don't really recall. That's kind of a problem. All right, torture chamber. All right, I need to find my stuff. I'm pretty sure I was right around here, right? Can't see anything though. I was on like a staircase. Damn, I'm lost. I can't see shit. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna cheat a little and turn the brightness up. I'll have to remember to cut this part out. Give it a second for everything to load in. It's a pretty hot day today. where I live. Let me see. It is currently 90 degrees. Not a bad day. It's going to be 66 tonight. Options, video. Oh. I guess it's maxed. Is it here I died? I think so. Come on, die, zombie. I gotta be careful because that wooden armor is pretty good at reflecting arrows. Oh my lord. Just die already. Ow. How do I do this again? Is it like this? There we go. Put you in there. Toss you out. I need the bag. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Entangled bag. Yeah, I can put those in there. Rabbit stew. Put those in there. It's not a bad sword. And not a bad bow. The hell is this? Respawn anchor. So now that I'm back at the house, this is what I mean by having to redo the storage. You know, one trip basically shattered the entirety of my storage system. Ended up moving the zinc that was here, but you know, we have like, yeah, this, I prefer the, you know, dual books not to be in here. I gotta make sure I have all the enchantments upstairs. I've got stuff like, you know, the stairs and the fences, and not to say that I won't need them sometime in the future, but I don't need them right now, and they're just clutter. Kelp block, mangrove roots. Yeah, I gotta put some serious elbow grease into it, because what I want to do is I want to be able to come, you know, downstairs. I'll probably have to move all the color blocks. So long story short, I think I want all the blocks to go downstairs, is what I'm saying. All of this. I want all of this downstairs. I want all of the wood downstairs. I want to be able to have a garden if I want. I want all of this stuff downstairs. That way I have as much room as I need. Like the archaeology room, that's fine. I can, you know, technically knock these off and then put these here on this wall if I need to, if I need to expand anything with it. But there's also a very limited amount of stuff you can get from archaeology. I have all the brushes, I have the bombs, I have the archaeology table. But yeah, all of the plants, you know, because I've got quite a bit of plants downstairs, just on this wall. But then also, like, if I do want to build an aquarium, or I do want to build a something, it's very clearly not working. But like, I could move all the fishing stuff upstairs. I could move all of the gems upstairs. You know, I could have backup sets and of storage for armor. I have random blocks like this, 2 anvils. I have my hamster armor down here. I have different fish, poison spikes. You know, like, all of that stuff could be upstairs, and it could be like a consistent expansion. We have immersive aircraft, so I have to build all the pieces and then put them in there. I want to move potion storage downstairs, possibly, but yeah, I think what I'm just gonna have to do is just move all my block stuff downstairs. So like the benches, I'm okay with that stuff. Redstone will go. Yeah, I think I'll just move all the blocks downstairs. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is one higher than it needs to be. All the train stuff, propeller. I've got the engineer benches here. One up higher. You know, I've got a whole row of stuff that's not here. Like the ores and stuff, that'll stay, because I do intend to use this area. There's new templates. I need to put a lock on all that. Because one of the things that I could do, so for instance, if I drop it down to where the water is, this room is, let me see, it is 8 blocks, 7 blocks tall. But if we assume clay block is the bottom, it's 11 blocks tall, that would give me 2 floors. But for instance, if I want to do a plant room, I wish there was a way I could see through walls. Well, I mean, I guess I could go in. But for instance, I could, let me see. Yeah, carve this out into the mountain. Although I guess I don't really need to. One of the things I need to start doing is working on the village. And so that's what I might do. For instance, I could have different farmers with different little farmhouses farming stuff. So let's see, how would I want to do this? Because the idea is the train will come in front. So maybe what I need to do is build the train station first, because it's going to be fucking huge. So if I build the train station first, like here, that should be fine. Or maybe what I should do is build, well, I mean, it's not straight here. Come on. Why am I not jumping? Jump, jump. Thank you. I need to get rid of all that string. I kind of want to turn the beacon off. Oh, and I need to grab a bunch of water buckets and fill this in. Where would I want? I feel like I would want the train station to be right here along the tunnel. So if it's along the tunnel and it's straight, because this is going to be, this will be the tunnel wall. Like there is no, you know, extra tunnel out there. So if I carve this all the way back, that should be enough for a train station. So what I should do is carve into the wall and carve it back. I think that'd be wise. Although, if we look at this now, this is the straightest part we have, right? Right here. Well, I mean, technically, I guess up there is. But I want it to be in the city. It's my house. That's part of the village. The village will go here. It's going to be a weird village. Weird mechanically, not weird like, you know. And then part of what I want to do is explore the upper levels. I don't have a, I do have a weapon on me. I barely even touched the key. So I think, honestly, I think what I need to do is just clear my inventory, grab some food, grab some water, and get building. Okay, my lovelies, I figured we would do a quick walkthrough. I'm currently in the dark, but so this is the entrance to the cave. And so far I have dug, you'll see why I have my night vision ring off, but so far I have dug all the way around if you're watching the mini map. And then we'll come back through. Oh, a little bit of lag. And then there's the exit. I'll need to clean up the tunnel a bit, but I'm okay with it being pretty rough. And then this comes out right here. As you can see, I was cutting some of the trees. Crack. So it comes out pretty close to the cabin over there. You can see that it comes out right here. I'll have to pretty up the area and then figure out where I want to go from here. Because like I said, I do want to remove this village and then expand this village. So I think I'm okay. And if I go, if I were to go straight, I could do like a train station here. And so instead of it going through the middle of the village, one of the things that I did do, let's go back inside. One of the things that I did do with the create mod was I actually turned off the ability for trains to kill animals. It'll still knock them out of the way, but it won't be as serious now. Just watching the spiders. I'm pretty cold. Okay. So this is what the interior of the tunnel looks like with everything kind of cut out. I will expand this side a little bit more, but so far I'm happy with it. I don't remember if I did this in this episode or if I did this last episode, but this is actually a full-blown river now, and I had painted it. So there's actually there's still some magma stuff underneath, but I actually painted the ground with sand. I'll eventually go through and put in corals and whatnot because I think it'll be very pretty. But yeah, so this goes down to, can you see it down there? Yeah, I guess you can. This goes all the way down to the ancient city. I'll eventually do something with this hole, but I didn't want to cover it in. Lag. But yeah, so I opened this up a bit more, and then this is the result that we have. So this will be the main train station. Nothing but the train will go here, and a walkway. So I'll do a walkway along here, and then this will go up and it'll go down, and you know, it'll follow all the way around. I might even do some kind of staircase that goes up, and then, well, I mean, I guess I can do this. Let me see. Where's a bubble column? Guess I can do 1, 2, 3. Ah, damn. I can get it if I get it right, but it looks super beautiful in here when I have the ring off. See, super beautiful. But ring back on. I was in here the other. I gotta find out what I did with my grappling hook, because I know I updated the grappling hook mod See, so like there's this space up here, and then I can carve out this space even more, so we can have like a area of houses that look over the river. And I'll cut into this wall here. I'll cut into this wall here, and then have this pushed out. But I was in here the other day, screwing around with the grappling hook. I just got to figure out where it went. And I got pretty good with it. I was in a test world. If I remember correctly, I said I added better end sometime in this episode. But I was in a test world, and I was in the end testing the grappling hook on the what's it called? One of the biomes has like these floaty mushroom things. I was in there testing it on there. It's a really good grappling hook. There's also the see, there's new enchantments now. So there's long reach 3, long reach 4. Yeah, and gentle touch. So I can enchant my. I do have a long reach 3 book. In fact, it's in my backpack. So I can probably get more. And then I was also testing out the grappling hook from Critters and Companions. It's good. It like attaches to a point and then it yanks you up. It's very good for like, oh shit kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you're falling to the ground, you latch onto it and then you pull yourself up. But it can throw you. The other grappling hook, it takes a little more skill, but you can swing back and forth, and it's really, really fun. It's really, really fun. But yeah, I'm proud of the work I've done so far, and now it's just time to figure out how I want to lay down the tracks, and then, you know, I'm gonna probably try and go as far, because this is 17 blocks wide. It's not going to be 17 blocks the whole way, but I do want this entire area to be the train station. And I think what that means is, quote unquote, customers would come from this direction, meaning that they would approach the train from out here. So you would get on the train over there, and then I'll smooth out or maybe rough up this wall. I don't want to do this again because this was just laziness. But yeah, I'll probably remove the ores and stuff like that. One of the things that I need to do is start. I need to grab a different bag and then build a super smelter. That way, no matter when I pick up ore, I can deposit it in the correct bag and stuff like that. And then I also want to fill in this stuff. By the way, the reason my because I was talking about it earlier in the episode, the reason my animations are all broken is actually because of the nether beacon. That's what that is. It's the long reach and haste. My hand animations are broken, which whatever, I'm fine with. I don't really care all that much. Not something I'm going to worry about fixing. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully by then, most of bare minimum, what I want to do over the course of the next week is I want the train station to be done. Because if I get the train station done, then I can start building the train that we were testing in the admin episode with the schematic cannon. And once I figure that out, then I'll get all of that, you know, going. And hopefully, fingers crossed, next week I can start by having everything ready to build the train. This is a big train. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.